This video explains the basics about record setup and includes how to create new record lists, how to designate records to events, the importance of priority, and read-only records. I will explain here in the Swimify Meet Manager how you easily can manage records. First, you need to go to the Records tab. You can either create a new record list or import an existing list. If you want to import a record list, they need to have a specific format to fit in the program. For every list, you have list properties. You need to add a name and a short name. The short name is the name that will be shown on the heat and result lists. You specify the gender and you specify the age. And then you have some more additional fields here. If you want to know more, you can mark the field and get some more information down here. The read-only is an important field. If you tick this box, the records in the list will not change if a record is beaten. This is crucial if you have a list with quality times for the World Championships, for example. In that case, you don't want the times to change, but just to have them as read-only. But for normal record list, this should be unticked. Let us create a new record list. We can call it Qualification to the World Cup. And a short name, which will be shown in the lists, QWC. We have for men, we don't have any restrictions on age, so we keep it as a 0. And now we have a qualification list, and we will mark it as a read-only list. And we take it for 50-meter freestyle, 35-15, for example. Now we have 3 lists. We have the national records, we have the junior records, and we have the qualifications to the World Cup. Now we have 2 more things to do. We need to prioritize which record that is the most important to show on result list and on scoreboard if it's beaten. That list needs to be number 1 here. Let us pretend that the national junior records is the most important list. Then we need to move it to the position number 1. So if a record is beaten in both this list, and perhaps even in this list, it's just this record that will be shown on the scoreboard and in the result list. That's why it's important to prioritize them correctly. The last thing to do is to designate record lists to events, which is done here. Here you choose what event the record list should be used for. The national records, we will use them in all 3 of them. The national records, the same. We can use the select all. Okay. And the qualification to the World Cup, only the first one, 50-meter freestyle for men. Now we have made all the settings and the record lists are finished.